Hello, little explorers. Snuggle in, take a deep breath, and let's begin tonight's adventure. Our story is called The Heart's Guiding Light. In the heart of the great Savanna, where the grass was tall and golden like a lion's mane, lived a young cub named Leo. He was a curious little lion with paws that loved to pounce and a tail that often twitched with excitement. But tonight, Leo couldn't sleep. Today had been a day full of big feelings. He had spent the afternoon playing a very serious game of tag and tumble with his siblings, Lily and Leo. The game was full of playful roars and dusty rolls, but a little too much excitement had left a buzzing feeling in his head. He'd pounced a little too hard on his sister Lily, trapping her under a big tuft of grass. She'd let out a surprised squeak, which had earned him a gentle but firm scolding from his mother. Even though she'd nuzzled him to show her love, a small, worried hum had started in his chest and wouldn't go away. The day's sunlight and laughter had faded, but the leftover busyness of it all remained. The distant call of a nightbird, the rustle of leaves in the breeze, everything seemed too big, too noisy, and too full of that unsettled energy. So, while his mother and father and his brothers and sisters were curled up in a warm, sleepy pile, Leo crept quietly from the den. He tiptoed across the cool ground, his little lion paws barely making a sound, feeling the damp soil give way beneath his weight. He wasn't running or playing, just walking, listening to the soft whisper of the night wind rustling through the tall grass. The air was filled with the sweet, earthy scent of the savanna after a long, sunny day, and the fragrance of night-blooming flowers. For a moment, he felt a little less tangled up inside. The only sounds were the gentle chirping of a cricket chorus and the rhythmic thrum of his own small heart. Leo walked until he reached a low hill he knew well. From here, he could see the whole savanna spread out like a soft, dark blanket below him, painted in shades of silver and gray by the moonlight. The air was calm and cool against his whiskers, and when he looked up, a great gasp of wonder escaped his lips. The sky! It was an endless, deep velvet blue, a swirling masterpiece painted across the heavens. It wasn't empty at all, it was filled, absolutely filled, with a dusting of shimmering diamonds, countless tiny lights winking and dancing. Each star was a little speck of glowing magic that had traveled for ages just to be seen by him. The moon, a perfect crescent smile, cast a soft glow on the world, making the ancient acacia trees and giant rocks look like friendly, sleepy giants with long, stretching shadows. For the first time all night, the busyness in Leo's chest began to settle. He lay down on the cool grass, feeling the blades tickle his nose, and just watched. He saw a great, shining ribbon of stars stretching across the sky, a beautiful, swirling river of light that his father had once told him was the Great River of Stars. He imagined it flowing slowly and peacefully, carrying all the world's quiet dreams. He saw constellations, a brave warrior with a shimmering sword, a little cub just like him playing with a butterfly, a grand queen sitting on a throne of light, all drawn in starlight. He even imagined he saw a big roaring lion's head in one cluster of stars, a gentle roar that promised strength and protection. The universe wasn't loud or scary. It was vast, yes, but it was also so gentle. It held all its lights and stories in a quiet, peaceful hug. The silence of the great wide space was a calm and peaceful silence that felt different from the quiet of the sleeping savanna. It was a listening silence, and for the first time, Leo felt like he was a part of it. He felt a deep sense of belonging, as if the stars were his friends, winking down at him from a very, very old and wise place. He realized that the vastness wasn't lonely. It was full of a quiet beauty and an ancient calm. The worries that had been fluttering in his chest seemed to shrink and fade away, like tiny pebbles being washed away by the slow, peaceful flow of a stream. They just didn't seem so important in the face of all this quiet, cosmic wonder. Closing his eyes, Leo imagined the starlight washing over him, a gentle shower of peaceful feelings. And as he did, he felt something else. He felt a warmth deep inside his own heart. It wasn't the warmth of his mother's fur or the sun on his back. It was a new, soft, glowing feeling. A little light that had been there all along, hidden beneath all the pouncing and playing and big feelings. It felt like a gentle ember, a promise of courage and peace and knowing that he was safe. Leo realized that the magic wasn't just up there in the stars. The magic of quiet and calm, the magic of feeling safe and at home, was also inside him. His heart, he realized, had its own little light, just as bright and true as the smallest star in the sky. All he had to do was be still and listen to his own heart, and he could feel it shining. Feeling wonderfully content, Leo opened his eyes. The stars seemed to be shining just a little brighter just for him. He knew it was time to go back to his family, to the warm den and the soft piles of fur. He felt a new pull, a gentle tug, not of a big, loud desire, but of a quiet, calm knowing. He stood up, and as he began to walk down the hill, he noticed that the starlight seemed to make a path for him. It wasn't a road made of stones or dirt, but a path of gentle light, a soft shimmer on the grass that seemed to say, "This way, little one. You're heading home." He followed the gentle starlit path all the way back. The savannah didn't feel noisy anymore, just full of sleeping life and peaceful breathing. When he reached the den, he found his mother still sleeping soundly. He nudged his way into the warm, fuzzy pile and curled up close, feeling the steady beat of her heart and the peaceful rhythm of his own. He wasn't just following the starlight anymore, he was following the steady, glowing light from within his own heart, which now felt full of quiet peace and a wonderful sense of belonging. Leo fell asleep, dreaming of the vast, beautiful sky and the small, shining light that made him feel so safe and loved. He knew that from now on, whenever he needed to feel calm, he could simply be still and let his heart's guiding light shine. The end. Good night, little explorer. Sleep well. We'll go on another adventure soon. Until then.